Hey y'all, I thought I'd give you all a garden update. So it is June the 1st. I hope we all took advantage of the beautiful full moon and the full super moon and the eclipse. So I thought I'd give you all a small garden update of these gardens. So let's take a look. Starting here with the strawberries. We've got our 2 year strawberries that are beginning to bloom. And we've got some berries coming. Look at these berries. And these are part of our, like I said, these are the 2 year strawberries. That means I've had them for a couple of years, but I have some 1 years here that I planted too. And I just snipped the buds off of the 1 years so that they can just focus on rooting really well. And then next year they'll be beautiful like these. Look how big these leaves are. And these are not the biggest ones, but the flowers were huge too. They're starting to uh, drop off and form into berries. So we're excited about it. This is one of the other 2 years. It's a full 2 year plant. So beautiful. Look how pretty. Look at these big old leaves. They are huge. And if that's any indication of how big the berries are going to be, I'm excited about that. And then here's another one. We've got some 1 years on either side of it. And then the 2 years in the middle. And this is another 2 year. Look how big that is. Oh my gosh. And look at those pretty berries. So we'll move on. These are some scallions that are finally starting to come up. And I don't know what this was because the paper is gone, but it's not coming up. So, oh wow. So we'll see what happens. This is our lemon tree. It's finally filling out some. Although I haven't seen any blooms, so I don't know if I'll get any lemons this year, but we're still gonna hope. This is my dad's tomato bush. He wanted it to be a bush, so I didn't prune it very much. I took off some of the suckers, but not much. But as you can see, some of the little cherry tomatoes, they're going to be cherry tomatoes. They're starting to ripen some, and we've got plenty tomatoes on this tree, on his bush, his tomato bush. It's a hanging bush, but it's not hanging right now. I wanted to get as much sun as possible, so it's not hanging. So this is my mint, and these are some pepper plants finally coming up. And we've got some peppers in here as well. So I've got some potted peppers. We've got different stages of peppers. This is a lemon balm. It's beautiful. We had some of this in sweet tea yesterday. That and some mint, and it was so delicious. These are some pepper plants too. So we planted pepper plants in succession so that we could have plants ripening and fruits coming at different times, vegetables coming at different times. So we have some in the beginning stages, and we have some in the middle stages, and then we have some bigger ones. So they'll be coming at different times, but some of them are already bearing fruit slash vegetables. So that's a beautiful thing. Look at the pepper on that one too. And then I've got other peppers on this one. So I'm going to put some mini stakes up this year. I didn't do that last year, but to my pepper plants. So I'm going to this year though. And these are cucumber plants. I remember when they were itty bitty, little bitty, itty bitty. They came from seed. And we've got a trellis system set up over those. So hopefully it'll support those. And some nylon string here to support our cucumber vines. So we're going to see what that looks like. We got some lettuce coming right here. And there's my kale that went to flower. It's called it, I forgot what the word is, but it's gone to flower. So it's just going to be pollinator now. The kale is going to be too bitter. But our tomato plants are doing great, as you can see. We've got 10, 12 tomato plants. So all of them are looking pretty good. Some of them a little more puny, but they're still producing fruit. So that's beautiful. And look at those tomatoes right there. This is our one determinate plant. The rest of them are indeterminate. So they'll produce all summer long. And we've got one determinate one. And that's this one. And it's got great big tomatoes on it already. So we're happy about that. Doing way better than our tomato plants did last year. And this, I think, it's got some marigolds in it and something else. I'm not sure. We'll see when it comes up. But look at the vine system for our green beans and our snap peas. Isn't that pretty? Look at that, going right on up the trellis. Growing right on up the trellis. So that is so beautiful. And we've got some nylon string on here too, so that it'll provide a support system for the plants that grow up, and they'll trail on up. Look at that one. And we'll have beautiful snap beans and green beans, snap peas and green beans. That's one of our plants growing on up. Now looky here, y'all. Squash and zucchini plants. And we've already got some flowers. We've already got some. It had bloomed the other day, but we've got some of them here flowering. I'm excited about that because we love the squash and zucchini. And we love when it flowers and gets pollinated. That means the garden is doing what it's supposed to do. And everything in it is doing what it's supposed to do. So, I don't know what those things are, but I don't want them on there. Even though I'm not sure what they are. But look at those sunflowers. Sunflowers. So, this will be Sunflower Valley. Remember when I told you about those sunflowers? Let me see if I can get over here and get a better shot. I'm walking through my tomato plants. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the Sunflower Valley. They go all the way down. Look through the weeds to find the pretty flowers. Such is life. Look through the weeds to find the gem. It's always there if you look hard enough. So we'll have beautiful sunflowers that will aid in some shade from the summer, and will also help out with pollinating the plants, and they're just absolutely beautiful. So there's our collards. I got a little bit of problem with something that's eating them up, so I tried peroxide. Look at that, we caught one in action. Look at that, a little caterpillar or something. I tried peroxide and water, so I'm gonna see if that works, and then excuse me, if not, we'll try to find something else that's organic. But look at our lettuce. That looks beautiful. And onions. And our little small man-made project that we put down. I've got a squash or zucchini one stuck over in there too. So we just wanted to try this out this year. This is our first year that we tried this. We wanted to try it out and see as a structure. Even though I don't think it takes enough deep dirt, but it's pretty good for shallow crops like lettuce. But I don't think it was too good for our onions. So over here too, I have some peppers. Those peppers, I don't know what video it was, if I told you about it, but we ordered some peppers from Baker's Creek Farm. Some different types of peppers. So they're starting to come up, even though it's going to be, like I said, a succession planting. These won't come in to probably later on in the summer or the fall. It's okay because we got plenty of pepper plants up there, and these will come in the nick of time. That's my compost bin. And then look over here. Those watermelon seeds that I told you about and cantaloupe seeds that I just threw down here. And I said if they take, they'll take. And I'll make a space for them. So they took. I've got 7 watermelon plants. And then I've got a honeydew plant right here. And then I've got a little sugar baby plant that I transplanted over here. I don't know if it's going to take, but we'll see. It looks a little yellow. I don't know if it's going to make it, but these are looking lush. We're going to keep treating it, though, and see what we can do. But these are lush and beautiful. Oh God, that's the 8th one. So we've got some watermelon plants coming. So we're going to see how that does. And I'm just going to lay out a bed right here for them with some hay, and we'll see how it does. So, like I said, just a little update. A little over 10 minutes. Oh, here's my collard greens in the raised bed. Like I said, I'm having a little infestation problem with the collards. So, I don't know. I'm a little down about it. But we'll see. I'm going to try to save them. We'll see what can be done. So I'll probably harvest some of my bigger leaves and make some sauteed collards or something, and then try to see about the next batch that's coming up. So y'all just send positive energy over here to my collards. And yes, the elephant ears are looking gorgeous. They're almost as tall as me. So yeah, that is the garden, y'all. These garden update, June 1st, 2021. So we look forward to servicing you all soon with some vegetables and some fruit and some good items. We look forward to it. We're still in some planning stages, trying to do things effectively. So we appreciate your patience and thank you for your support. Like, share, comment, repost, all that good stuff. All right, y'all. Peace, and y'all have a great rest of your day.